I don't like try to like talk to people.
Should you talk to be more successful? Generally,
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a plan, but you know, I don't. I think it's also, it's kind of like if you have a plan to make it in Hollywood, and your plan is like when I see Ryan Gosling, I'm going to talk to him. That's just so. That's just so corny. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just kind of obvious, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be obvious if I was just talking to Bill Burr because he's Bill Burr.
Yeah.
And I'm a comic, you know? So I don't do that. I've seen pretty much everybody. Hannibal, Burris, Bill Burr. All my favorite comics have been around me at times. Eric Andre, Louis. But I just like, you know, I just watch them walk by me and go, oh, there's Louis. And they, especially, I remember when I saw Louis, I was also at the Comedy Store hanging out, and he was doing these like kind of surprise shows where you could buy a ticket that day, $20 cash.
Yeah, I was in two of those.
Yeah, you went to a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a couple of those. The very first one was like insane because it popped up so fast, no one expected it, and all the comics showed up at the Comedy Store thinking, ooh, maybe I can just hang out in the back of the room and watch Louis. Or maybe it won't be sold out. Or whatever it was. Everyone kind of had this dream. Because at the Comedy Store, you can hang out, as you know.
If you're a comedian.
If you're a comedian, you can hang out. It's great. It's very supportive of comedians. And so we were all there hanging out. And I was even thinking, like, I don't know, maybe I could, like, you know, stand on the side with the door guys and catch 10 minutes or whatever. But it was the opposite. It was like no one, they put even a velvet rope up, like no comedians, nothing. Stay away. It's sold out. Stay away. So anyway, it was so busy that night on the patio and everyone hanging out. And I was just standing there with like the door guy at the back door. And there's no real secret way into the Comedy Store. You park in the back lot and you walk in. And suddenly I saw there's like hundreds of comics hanging out, and everyone's kind of like, Louis, oh my God, Louis, talking about Louis. And then I saw him in the parking lot, and he had like a baseball cap on, and he just looked very focused. But he wasn't walking fast, and he wasn't walking slow, but he was walking with the purpose of not talking to anybody, and he was just looking ahead and just slowly like had a hat on, kind of down, but not like too down. Very Jedi mind tricked. And I just saw him the whole time. I was like, oh, that's interesting. There's Louis. I wonder if anyone's going to talk to him or say hi to him. And no one even saw him. It was sick. He just like kind of like, you know, casually just kind of walked by. He definitely did not look up, did not look around. He just straight focused, beelined it. Invisible.
Did he stay out after the show?
No, not at all. That was the only time I've seen him. I mean, I saw him also at the Improv one time, but he doesn't hang out with people. I mean, he doesn't like people taking his photo, and I don't think he likes talking to people after shows. I mean, I'm not talking for him. I don't know, but you know, I could just tell he's on a mission. He wants to just do sets and get the fuck out of there and do the next set. So that's good for him. You know, I wish I could do that many shows. You know, I could have the best idea in the world, but like, how do you execute it? You know? How do you get it done if you don't have money? And even if you have money, fuck it. Let's just say you have money. How do you get it done? Like, what do? Do you make a pilot? Do you just write it? And I don't have an agent. I don't have a manager. I don't have any connections. So what do? Do I just knock on Nickelodeon's door and be like, hey, I have this great kids show idea?
Yeah, I guess I would make like a web series type of thing.
Right. Nowadays, you got to make a web series. Yeah. But even if you make a web series, like if you look at my YouTube, I mean, not tooting my own horn, but like there's some all right stuff on there. You know, there's a few cartoons that I like. I made like a fake music video, and I have a lot of other videos that I just don't put up because I'm like, oh, I don't know. I mean, these are good, but you know, because I also do a show where I play videos in my show.
Okay,
that's what I do.
Like a live show here.
Yeah, I have a live show. Yeah.
So what videos do you play? YouTube videos.
Well, they're YouTube style videos. They're sketch videos, but I don't put them on YouTube because I play them in my own show. All right. So I keep it live, you know. So it's like if I put them on YouTube, then everyone comes to my show and they're like, "Oh, I saw this video on YouTube." All right. It's pretty funny. Yeah. But you know, I know it's kind of like a weird risk, and I mean, eventually I will put them on YouTube because people are like, "What? We'll put them on YouTube, and if they go viral," that's like everyone's first thought. But things don't just go viral. I mean, what if it doesn't go viral? Then you just have a video on YouTube and you look like an idiot. You're a guy with like 400 clicks on a YouTube video, you know? Like if you look at my Hausmeister Bolts video, it's like that German rap video that I made.
Okay.
Man, it's such a hit in Germany. And even in America, when I play it, people go crazy and they laugh and they think it's funny. But it's only got like 400 clicks on it because it just... If the right person in Germany would tweet that, it would. I swear it would go off because literally everyone that I've showed that to that's German, they think it's the funniest fucking thing on the planet. But, that's the thing. There's a lot of steps in between in comedy and in anything, really, where it's just like you need other people and you need to fit in. You're just a brick in the wall, You're just another piece of the puzzle. Like, I'm a guy with good ideas that can make people laugh, but I need the people that can get me in front of the people. I need the comedy clubs to book me, and I need managers and agents to like pitch me to television stations and producers to make stuff. And I don't know if that's ever going to happen, to be honest with you.
But are you interested approaching agents?
Yeah. Do you know any agents? I mean, I don't know any agents. What do I just go knock on CAA's door? I mean, it's just a weird thing. I mean, everyone's interested in agents.
Yeah, I have an agent.
You have an agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he might be a shitty agent. Is he a good agent or a shitty agent?
Well, I have an audition tomorrow, and it's really big.
That's great.
I'm very happy, yeah.
Well, yeah, could you ask him if he's interested in representing me as well?
I can happily recommend you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Then you can meet if he wants to meet you.
That's the first opportunity like that I've had in this town. I haven't really asked a lot of people because I'm scared that it's like that's not a cool thing to do. I don't like to ask people. Like, I don't like when people ask me, and I don't like... people always ask me, oh, man, how did you get that gig in Finland?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, I don't want to, like, fuck up my connections, I don't want to say, oh, this is the guy that booked me. And then this person that I don't know that well goes to Finland and, rapes a girl or whatever he does. And then that's on me,
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I don't want to ask. Like, I don't mind asking you because you know who I am.
Yeah.
But I don't want to ask Tony Hinchcliffe or... Sam Tripoli or any of the comics that I know, hey, can you connect me to an agent? Because then that puts them on the spot,
Yeah.
Because of course they can. They have agents, they have managers.
Yeah.
Of course they can introduce me, but do they want to? It's a pretty big question. But then again, you know what they say, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah.
So...
Because, I got him because someone recommended me to him, but I was asking around when I came here 10 years ago for the first time.
Yeah.
So I had a map and headshots and resumes, and I started going. I walked into agencies.
Okay.
So I got 2 agents who were not that...
Not that bad?
And not that good.
No, yeah.
I mean, they didn't make anything happen.
Yeah, that's
but
the other thing, yeah. I mean, people will take you. That's the problem. I mean, the other side of the coin is like, I don't want a bad agent. I'd rather have no agent than a bad agent. Because a bad agent is, I mean, people will take you because obviously an agent gets paid when you get paid.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, yeah. And they just add you. Even if they're really big agents,
Yeah.
You can get a huge agent and just be the 60th guy on a list of people. So when they call and they're like, yeah, we need somebody funny. And they're like, okay, I could send you Jim Gaffigan or this guy you've never heard of. Let's go with Jim Gaffigan, right?